Sounds like someone wants to get funky.
Podcast with Mighty Mosby, Andy 524, Mob Stash, and Esther Stark. Here is your host, Esther Stark.
Let's fucking go! Let's fucking go.
Yay! We are live. It is Thursday. Thank you guys so much for joining us. I am Esther Stark. That right below me is Mob Stash. We have the amazing Mighty Mosby, and we have an amazing special guest today. We are so excited to go ahead and have Niledile, who has joined us today because we're here to go ahead and talk about her special project. So we are super excited about that. Super excited to go ahead and talk. And we are excited to have everybody joining us right now. Thank you to everybody that's watching us live on YouTube. Everybody's on YouTube. Thank you guys so much. We already had comments even before the show got started. So thank you guys. We've got Chamaco. Hello. Chamaco. We've got Michael Gill. What's up? So we're super excited for you guys to be here. Share this live. Let's get people on board so that we can go ahead and promote Niledile's is her show. So let's get this started. All right. So what's up to everybody over on our Instagram? Thank you guys so much for joining us. I am your host today, Esther Stark. Do we have anybody that's has a special drink that they want to go ahead and drink today?
Oh, no? I have a peanut butter chocolate porter. Oh, you got liquor. Do the liquor.
Do the liquor. I got Screwball. I feel like Luis 3 years ago did this, but I didn't do it, so it's new.
I did. Oh,
well. It's even better when I do it, though, because I never had it.
You're such a flirt. Okay.
I'm just kidding. Every time I see Dawn of Pops, I would think of West Coast Pop, which is Rey Mysterio.
Rey Mysterio.
Yeah. So this is
wisdom. Is it wisdom or is it Dawn of Pops?
There's a lot of things happening at once.
Sorry, go for it.
It's okay.
Screwball.
This is Screwball. It's a peanut butter whiskey. To the Misfits, Black Sheep, and Screwballs. Ouch. This was given to me. Is that themed? That's messed up, right?
That's intentional.
All right, so this is supposed to. What's up, G-Bite? This is supposed to taste like peanut butter. Let's see.
It does not, but good luck. Enjoy.
Look, sir. You're covering my face.
There's a hint of peanut butter.
Hint of peanut butter.
Do you remember in Dumb and Dumber when he tries to pee the cop? That's how I feel right now. It's pretty good.
What?
This show's been sponsored by.
What did he say?
What did he say? I'm sorry. Yeah, it's pretty good. And Chris Vasquez is gonna make me take a shot, so that's gonna.
Hey, that's your fault. I will go ahead and say anybody that's gonna pick up Screwball, it is more of a dessert whiskey because it is very heavy in the peanut butter. So
very super heavy in the peanut butter.
Yeah, that's the way. That's the way Ashley likes it.
Mixer. Like
it would. Yeah, it actually is better.
Just by itself would be very good.
It's yeah, you're right. It's almost like a liqueur. Like it shouldn't be done in shots. It feels like it should be mixed with something.
Yeah.
Put it over ice cream. That sounds like it'll be good.
I picked up at Baskin Robbins.
Ash, what are the odds that we both have peanut butter flavored drinks? Cheers to you, sir.
No idea. That's what.
Cheers.
That's what's funny. Cheers.
So we are very excited today. Thank you so much for joining us. We are here to promote a very special project that is coming on. It is called Soul Search.
Soul Search.
Check out that animation right there.
Hey.
Dude, it sounds awesome, right? What we read, or like the outline we read, sounds fucking bomb.
Yeah, it really does. So we're gonna go ahead and hand it over to Niledile. Please, the floor is yours.
Awesome. Okay. Well, thank you guys for having me. And if you have questions, I guess ask away.
For sure.
But like a little bit about the project is like, hi, I'm Katie Juarez. My team knows me as Niledile or Niles. Basically, I just decided like one day I've had these characters since I was a little girl. But I basically decided one day like, fuck it, I want to do this. It's a story about, a lot of these characters do like reflect me, but it's a story about Soul, who is like the Siamese cat that you see down there. Mm-hmm. She has these special abilities, as you can see. So she's kind of on this journey to find her sister, who's like this long lost sister that has been missing for quite some time, and is the only person who has really ever stood by her and understands her. And she's really more on a destiny to find out like who she is, what she's capable of. And in that realization, she's also realizing like, you know, maybe my sister isn't the same person anymore. Maybe we don't know each other anymore. And she meets a bunch of fun characters like along the way that are having issues. A lot of the themes are really just like sibling bonds and, you know, identity, finding yourself. And I feel like the reason why it's so impactful and important to me and even my team, I feel like, is because it's something that everybody can relate to, feeling like an oddball, you know, in the world and trying to find yourself and, you know, finding happiness however you can along the way. And so that's really like the core of what Soul Search is about.
That's very cool.
Nice.
Wow, that's awesome. Yeah. I think a lot of us have come to a point that we've had the, you know what, fuck it, let's do this. You know, I think that's awesome. You know, I think that's really, really cool. It's I mean, you're saying that these characters have been with you since you were a kid. I mean, what gave you this inspiration? Is it just, you know, like life events or so much?
So much. A lot of stuff is based on like myself. A lot of characters are reflectants of different time periods of my life. Going through like trauma, trigger warning, going through trauma in my life and kind of writing and coming to terms with that. But also I'm just like a huge nerd. Like I grew up on Dragon Ball Z and I grew up on Sonic the Hedgehog, like the original like Saturn series. I grew up on like a lot of Saturday morning cartoons and stuff like that. And so there was definitely like a lot of influence from that as well. I also grew up on like Archie comics. And so like just I've always had storytelling, like just be a part of like who I am. And, you know, even video games I grew up with, this was just me finding the right medium to tell it in. You know, it's changed a lot. It used to be a graphic novel. And then it changed into this sort of animated comic that was online for just like a short stint of time. And now it's kind of shifted to like animation. And so it's a lot of influences. A lot of the correlation between the two sisters is really like a lot of what I went through like with me and my brother. So it's a lot of like personal stuff as well. But I feel like it's something that, you know, a lot of people can relate to in that, like, you know, growing up with a sibling and growing apart and having to come back together. Yeah.
Got it. I will say though, you've got some fans out here, like massive fans. Sorry, Mose. I'm gonna have to cover your face. All these comments are coming in and they're coming in hot. So I'm sorry. We've got Sunny D.
Other corner of the screen.
She's my soul. She's actually casted as Soul. So
nice.
Yeah.
Let me see here. Let's shift this up a little bit. There we go. And then we'll bring Soul back on. So where were we at?
You should do the straight lines. That one was nice.
The straight lines. Well, I don't want to cut you off. I feel bad cutting you off.
Oh, it's only 3 people in those. Oh, SteamYard.
Oh, and then we got clarification for Ash. It's West Side Dawn of Pops. Okay,
West Coast Pop.
West Coast Pops. West Side Dawn of Pops. Now we know.
We got Madman's Wonderland says, "Oh, it's the Fire Kitty."
Fire Kitty, indeed.
That was my nickname in college.
Take it easy. Take it easy.
And it's Leo the Madman. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Very creative.
We got Sunny D saying, hey. Let's see. Chamaco, it's Burb.
Hi, Burb.
Burb is here. Okay.
Katie,
Sunny, literally so freaking excited.
yay!
And also says, I don't know if they can see the chat. You got this, Niall. See, we see the chat. We just didn't want to cut her off. We're letting her tell her story. That's all.
Yeah.
Now,
See,
I have a question.
Yeah, go
I have
ahead.
a question. Thanks, Esteban.
You're welcome.
Is it choke or chalk?
Chalk. Like chocolate,
Okay,
but just chalk.
gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh, very cool. Very cool.
Yeah.
Oh, I've got a couple questions if we're raising hands.
Yeah, right. Okay,
Yeah.
so
Go for it.
I like that. Again, I'm gonna say what we're allowed to say because
No spoilers.
he's a mercenary, and I want to make sure, like, okay, so he's part of the journey, right? Because I do like we're gonna find out stuff about him because those always make the greatest characters. Because they always have the biggest bridge, even though we're following one character. There's always like a Daryl from Walking Dead, or there's somebody that always like shines and like could get their own thing.
For sure.
So without breaking anything, did you
He likes to tread lightly sometimes, so he's very
very
talkative about what he does.
Bring it on out.
Fair.
Bring it on out.
Okay, so in that, do you find yourself going into different, say not personalities, but different, like you think like that person, or I don't know what part you do, but like the drawing, you know what I'm, does that make sense? Like, okay, so say if I were to write for somebody, I have to put myself in their shoes and how they would respond and whatever.
Right. Yeah. The biggest thing, yes, I do.
Nice.
I didn't mention this, but I have an MFA in visual narrative, so I do both writing and art. So I write, like, I've written the scripts already, but they are written for the graphic novel, so they need to be translated into animation series. So yeah, the characters are heavily based on different parts of me and different phases of my life. So Chalk is definitely a more channeled version of that angsty teenager that I was. But he's a character that each character, you know, they all have different like issues they're going through and problems. So we will explore that as well. It's not just Soul, but it's through Soul's eyes that we're seeing all this, right? So like Chalk is definitely what I would call the mentor, where he takes Soul along with this journey and helps her along the way, and is kind of a Zip, who's her sister, a Zip replacement for her. But he kind of helps unlock who she is and helps her become more comfortable with herself. And that's his main role. However, yeah, you do get each character, you get to learn more about and their different struggles and what they're going through, for sure. Yeah.
That's awesome. I mean, you've got a whole massive community behind you, and this is awesome. You've got to be feeling the love right now.
I'm like, honestly, I'm blown away because I launched this about a week and a half ago. And guys, I have like no experience on like, and then I have a project manager now. I have a marketing manager. I have all these people, and it's just like I feel so much love, and I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful because, like I didn't think anything. I didn't even know what would happen. I basically woke up and my TikTok was like blown up, and then my Discord has like 700 people in it, and I'm like, what do I do? It's crazy. It's crazy, and I didn't expect the support because. You know, I'm from an art community where a lot of people like, you know, I don't know. There's just this sense of like, I need to be paid to do this. I need to, you know, and like just the outpour that I've had of people just wanting to help is like overwhelming. And I haven't really cried about it yet, which I think I'm still in shock, honestly. But like, this is something I've dreamt of ever since I was a little girl, like my whole life. If you talk to my parents at all, like they would tell you like, this is all I ever talked about. I knew what I wanted to do and I just didn't know how to do it. And so this has just been incredible for me, honestly. And just even you guys reaching out to me, I'm like, what's happening?
You know
So
what? I came across
yeah.
when I came across your TikTok, pretty much putting it out there, asking for voice actors, because that's where I saw it. Was that it
Right.
popped up on my For You page, and I saw it, and I'm like, okay, like she's asking for voice actors. I mean, I don't know Jack from voice acting. I have two voices. I have my voice and I have my dad voice. That's it. Between with being
Fair.
a parent and stuff like that, So I don't I don't have that. Is voice acting a thing that I've thought about? Yeah, of course. I mean, everybody during the pandemic was just like, kind of like, let's try some new shit, like figure it out,
Yeah.
But it's amazing to one day ask, and I think that's what I think a lot of this, and I'm not going to go off on a tangent, but I think that's what this world needs a little bit more, is just kind of like,
Yes.
just ask. What's the worst that's going to happen? They say no. Okay, cool. You move on.
Yeah. That's what I'm learning. It's crazy. And my team, like they're absolutely amazing people. I think the weird thing is every single person that's been casted connects to their character, which I think says a lot about people feeling like they relate to the characters. But yeah, I do definitely I'm looking for animators now, but I definitely want to pay my team. And that's something that I'm working really, really hard to do. We have a Patreon, we have a GoFundMe. We're doing everything we can, because these people are amazing and they deserve to be paid, what they're worth. And so, yeah, that's why I'm out here. I want to rep my story, and if they're going to support me, I want to do everything I can to support them too. So
yeah. Totally understand. And just like Niles was saying, if you guys actually go to our website, podcast www.comixpodcast.com, we have her GoFundMe link on there. Okay, so you guys can go there, go ahead and donate to her. Yes, I completely understand where you're coming from as far as wanting to pay your team to pay them their worth. I totally get it.
Sure.
So it's there. You guys go to our website, check it out. It doesn't cost you anything to go look, okay, but I guarantee you it means the world to her, okay, just to go and look and to check out her page and to see what her story's all about. So remember that. Just remember that when there's a creator that's trying to do something, it costs you nothing to look. It means everything to them to get that like, that comment, that share. So just keep that in mind, okay, when everyone that's on social media. You know what I mean? Let's see. We got another comment here from Aaron. I think the best thing that describes the community that has formed is you cannot put a price on passion or creativity. There you go. That's perfect.
So Niles. Oh yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead. It's super weird. Okay, so I knew nothing about this part, and so wow. If you need anybody like background, whatever voices, I used to do, or I do actually voices for a cartoon on YouTube. So
really? What cartoon?
Chewy and Biggs.
Never heard of it. What's going on?
Heard of that either.
Thank you, Mosby.
Never mentioned this.
Yeah.
What?
I know it's like this is all new stuff that's coming out now.
Surprise!
Yeah.
Like what the?
They kind of ended on season 2 because somebody had a kid, and then it got all the way it goes. But
wow, shots fired.
It's always
no. Somebody had a kid, so they were the person that did the animation. So it took a long time. Okay. Oh shit, that's just true. So anyway,
that's awesome. So, no, I mean, good to know. Good to know. Yeah, we've actually casted everyone so far, but we actually plan on opening. I have a lot more characters, and we're just working on the teaser and the pilot right now. But we hope to do seasons. There's other characters in the show. Like I've introduced some on TikTok, but I haven't really announced them yet through my Discord. So there's definitely more characters that will need like additional casting as well as like just background stuff. So
that's awesome.
Yeah,
that is so cool. Let's see. Sunny D says, I feel like I connected to Soul when I first auditioned. The more I learned about this project, the more excited I became. And when she messaged me, I quite literally cried. I'm so honored. Very
nice.
Cool. This is very.
It's so dope to see it in real time, right? See the impact in real time. It's gotta feel good.
This is so cool. Mosby, what you had a question?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
My first question is, When you're starting your projects, do you start with an image first, or does the story start for you first?
Ooh, that's a great question.
Thank you. Thank you.
That is a great question. The story starts for me
Mhm.
first.
Okay.
For me, I get like ideas in my head, and sometimes like I'll wake up from a dream and jot it down because
Mhm.
things will just happen like that. But it's usually the story first, and then the characters I've had for so long, you know, it's hard because like I created them so long ago that like I've really just been doing iterations on them. So I've always had them in my thoughts and in the back of my head. So it's really the story that like starts the snowball of everything for me.
Nice.
Yeah.
Second
Uh,
question. Oh, oh.
Second
just-
question.
If you're
no,
reading,
go ahead.
go for it. No,
No,
if you're
go,
reading,
go. The comic can wait. The comic can wait. Go ahead.
I was like, oh.
The comic can wait. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, and then my next question was you've kind of shared a couple times now that the characters are reflections of you at different points or representing different impacting events in your life. So what is it important for us as the readers to be holding when we're reading your stories?
It's an interesting question. Really what I wanted to do. So a lot of my inspiration, like the biggest inspiration for me is Rebecca Sugar. I'm obsessed with animation, and Steven Universe is like a huge one for me, and really opened my eyes to like when I saw Steven Universe of like the kind of content that you could make. And one thing that Steven Universe says that I really wanted to introduce is through the eyes of the main character, Soul. So everything that you're experiencing is unfolding for her as well. And so it kind of puts you as the viewer in a position where you are Soul, you're relating to her, and you're understanding the world around, because she is super sheltered. And whenever she goes on this journey, you know, she doesn't know anything about interplanetary travel and the war that's going on, all this kind of stuff. And so you're kind of getting it through her eyes. And so that's kind of the thing I wanted them to, you know, anybody that's familiarizing themselves with the story is relating to a character that's like a little goofy oddball that doesn't understand the world. And through her eyes, you're able to see the humanity of other people, because Soul is a very innocent, gullible, naive, sweet person. And so each character, though they represent like different parts of me or my life, or just relate other people, can represent other people in different times of their life. You're seeing it through the eyes of somebody that is open to them and is willing to like receive them regardless of where they're at. And that's like a huge thing for her character that I really want people to be able to see and relate to. And I feel like that also speaks a lot to like how I would want people to receive people in the world. And so yeah, that's kind of, I don't know if that answers that question or not, but that's the gist of that.
No, really great. Thank you.
That's
yeah,
awesome.
Of course.
Go ahead, Esther.
So
You want to do a comment catch up?
On of Pops, and it has a question for you, Niles. And the question is, does anyone else have astonishing powers they'd like to reveal?
Ash, the voice actor that no one knew about.
The floor is open.
No, not me. Not me. Same old.
I can get fired after a night of drinking.
You can get fired after a night of drinking?
Yeah. I don't know if that's astonishing.
I mean, wow.
Here's another one. What is your favorite Saga of Dragon Ball Z franchise? Favorite character?
Oh, brother. I knew when she said Dragon Ball Z. I knew when she said that it was going to be like,
So I love Dragon Ball Z. Like I grew up with both Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z on Toonami. So I really actually like Dragon Ball the most because I like the origin story of how everything like comes to be with Goku. But if I have to pick just DBZ, the Cell Saga is my favorite and is like the one that I'm the most influenced by for sure. I liked the original Cell form, honestly, and I liked just the shock of like when he first comes out and just how powerful he is. But my favorite character is Piccolo. I love Piccolo. He's great.
Nice. Those are good answers. All good answers, Katie.
Thank you. I'm glad you approve.
Love great answers.
Mosby, I before the show started, Niles jumped on. Was kind of giving her, the lay of the land, letting her know that you were our resident anime champion. So
Feels good to hear some anime talk on here. That is
we don't typically talk a lot of anime here because growing up I really didn't follow anime. Ash, on the other hand, doesn't like it when they're very cartoony and cutesy, when they're like go through something stressful. They got the little giant sweat bead coming down. He's not a big fan of those,
Now is the time you should bring this shit up for sure.
I'm just saying,
people who enjoy anime. Let me tell you how
Mose,
yeah, right.
I mean, she's not wrong. She is our resident anime champion, and I say champion because between between Ash and myself, I don't think anyone can go toe to toe with Mose as far as talking about anime. The only one that could
was Luis.
Luis.
Closest was Luis.
He said, "Who?
Who's
that?"
He moved to.
I will say, the previous comment, I know it was like aimed at you guys, but and I obviously am under like I can't talk about much of the script, but I will say just for people to like, if you're interested, Soul is not the only one with powers. And so there's more that's going to be revealed as to like how Soul got her abilities and that kind of stuff. But so if you're interested in finding out more, there are other characters and there's an ultimate villain and things like that that have just really crazy powers. So if you do like Dragon Ball Z, there's a lot of influence there,
right?
For
just
sure.
sprinkling the cards.
There you go.
If you're into this kind of thing, you might wanna. Very cool.
For sure.
No, yeah, for sure. This is super cool. If you guys need to go ahead and keep following, go follow Niles Dials over on TikTok. That's where she's at. She's got her Discord also. Okay, you guys got to go ahead and follow her there. Go to our website. Okay, www.comixpodcast.com. See the GoFundMe. Donate. I guarantee you guys will go ahead and love everything that's going to be coming out for Soul Search.
Yeah.
So excited.
Do some good for the world.
Also, we're not picky choosy with the comments. Honestly, it's just how it's happening as we're in a conversation.
Yeah, we're trying to catch up and stuff like that.
Yeah,
we love the comments though, trust me.
I will say you got so much.
No, nobody's complaining. Nobody's complaining.
No, not at all.
It's a disclaimer. That's I'm telling you. It's a disclaimer. That's all it is. Nobody's talking smack. I promise.
I get to
don't
pick
come
one.
in here harshing the good vibes. We got good vibes in here.
Niles, you have a question.
Oh.
If you were
I was a dessert,
what would you be?
Oh. Why is it always these questions that are like the best ones that tell the most about your soul? I honestly, Tres Leche. I love Tres Leche. It's okay. I can't. So I haven't told anybody this, but like I'm celiac, so I'm gluten free. I can't have like a lot of cakes and stuff anymore. I live in California, so thankfully like I can find a lot of bakeries. But that is the dessert I miss the most. I love that dessert. It's the most comforting, warm hug dessert, and it's the most delicious thing. So if you've never had Tres Leches, like I highly recommend it. If it's on a menu in a Mexican restaurant, get it. You won't regret it. It's delicious.
She's trying to trick y'all into eating milky cake. Milky cake.
It's good though. It's really good. It's healing.
But you gotta prepare them for the milkiness. It's milky.
Then you know what? You didn't have a good one then, because
I'm telling you, I tried it 2 times.
Yeah, it's
no way. This is the dessert. Like as soon as I put my fork in it, it went, and I was like, "That can't be."
Well, that's not right.
Oh, they made me mad.
Where did you go?
It was at some.
I told you I was sorry.
I don't want to throw people under the bus. It was at baby showers, a couple baby showers. I was like, "Hey, y'all."
Then they messed it up.
The cake is juicy. Is it supposed to be juicy?
Well, yeah, it's got multiple. Yeah, Tres Leches. Three milks.
3 milks.
Yeah.
G-Bite says, as a Mexican, incredible. I can confirm.
I know. Maybe I need to try some better.
The texture is the best part.
The texture is the best part. Okay.
There's a lot of that's what she said, but I'm being very professional in this. Okay.
Thank you.
Well done, sir.
It has 3
It
milks
has
in
3
it.
milks in it.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you for cracking
Oh shit. That was awesome.
If you
Yeah.
wonder what the secret ingredient is, it's the 3 milks. We got it.
Oh my God.
Oh,
Elijah,
uh-oh.
get out of here.
Elijah, are you shipping people right now? Are we doing ships? That's what we doing?
This is the fun part of our community. Elijah is casted as Chalk. Great, wonderful voice. Love him. But we have so many like inside jokes already in our Discord, and this is one of them. So yeah, he's just get out of here, Elijah.
Well, he's stirring the pot. So he just stirred.
Oh yeah.
Approved.
The
Elijah.
fan art it'll come later in our Discord.
Okay.
Is Hugh Jackman as Soul Cannon? Wait a minute.
Oh
What's
my
going on
gosh.
with this
I'm
story?
telling you, there's these the inside jokes. It's you know the funny thing is they've come so close, like the cast, which I really love. But it's funny because we're all in different time zones, and I'll wake up to crazy, and I'll be like, what happened? Where is this going? How is this developing? It's hilarious, honestly.
I think that's gonna be you got to make t-shirts now for once you guys end up finishing. It's just gonna say, "Damn it, Elijah."
Damn it, Elijah.
Oh yeah. That is a good one. Yeah, I almost want to do like, you know how old Disney used to do those like those funny bloopers and stuff. I'm like, God, we should have stuff like that in there for sure.
Ooh, that'd be cool.
I'd watch.
That'd be pretty cool. Yeah.
I'd watch.
Oh, supportive and very loyal. Very. That's awesome.
Absolutely, 100%. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
This is fantastic.
They're great. They're amazing. I could not ask for a better cast, honestly. Like, it's just crazy to me how all of them relate so much to their characters too. It means so much to me because obviously I've had my characters for so long that it's just really sweet to see them just so close to them and for all of them to get along so well. So
nice.
Very
cool. Awesome. Very cool. Okay. So I mean, what's your next step right now? It's just really just the GoFundMe, right? Just to go ahead and let's get that completed.
We're working on, we got a lot going on. We got a lot like cooking. We are hoping to launch a teaser by the end of the year. Nice. So right now that's something that's in development, being storyboarded right now. We've got, of course, the GoFundMe. That's like really what I'm working on is the marketing part of like making sure like my team gets paid and making sure people know, what's going on. And then we are actually currently in development for our script writing of the pilot. So there's a lot of things happening right now for sure.
Nice. Fun. Very cool.
Look at that art. Come on.
Look at that art.
Beautiful. Come on.
Nice.
Come on.
Fun.
So excited. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Absolutely.
We are so excited to have you. I mean, it's like, I mean, I can't. Applause all around.
Oh, wait. Oh, there was one more thing.
Yes.
Patreon. We have a Patreon with different tiers if you're interested. That one's fun because we have like multiple behind the scenes stuff of like, if you want to see storyboarding, scripting, character designs, animation tests when we get to it, as well as we will do some like exclusive streaming as well on YouTube and in the TikTok space. So if you do, want to get like extra access to things, we also have a Patreon, and that's
very cool.
Nice.
Okay. So before we let you go, Mose wants to put you in the hot seats. These are questions. These are just questions, just kind of like, this or that's. Okay. So Mosley, the floor is yours.
You got to make a sizzle sound. We got to start doing hot seat more often, and we need a cool sizzle sound.
We do.
Like,
Hold on, wait.
Carnage.
God.
Hot seat?
All right. Hot seat it is.
There it is.
All right. So I'm just going to throw them out, and you try to say the first thing that comes to you, first answer that feels the most natural. So first,
Okay.
would you rather work for Lex Luthor or Dr. Doom? Gotta pick a
Dr. Doom.
Why, friend? Why?
I don't know.
He seems cool. I like his cape.
First thing that came to mind. I'm just going.
Perfect. I like natural instinct. Would you rather be powered by the sun or have a magic catchphrase?
Oh, sun. Powered by the sun.
Right? Just everywhere. Chilling on a regular day. Okay. Cinnamon Toast Crunch or Frosted Flakes?
I can't have either anymore. But
Oh.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
The pain. Mario
Yeah.
or Luigi?
Luigi.
Okay. Live long and prosper or may the force be with you?
Live long and prosper.
Nice.
Oh,
Nice.
yes.
I like them both, but yeah. Oh my goodness. What is happening?
Oh, trying to get us.
What is happening? Oh my god, it's like a tornado ran
Disney
through.
heard you. Disney heard you, and they're after us.
I don't know what that was.
They said, "What? What do you mean?"
Is it still happening? Yeah, it's happening. Mute yourself again, Esteban?
Is it Esty? Can you hear me? Can anybody
Yeah, I
hear
can
us? Okay, you can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I can hear you. Ash, can you hear us?
Yeah.
Is it delayed for you? That was a long yeah, he said. Yeah. Well, look.
No, for some reason I thought it was my speaker because I turned it off and then it stopped, but the speaker was off and then it was still going.
Oh,
All clear.
well,
We're
all
all
clear.
clear.
all good? Well, that was an
Okay.
interesting way to end the hot seat.
Weird. Well, I apologize.
Yeah.
Now,
God.
we got one more question. We didn't get to ask this. West Coast Pop says, are you and your team attending any future Comic Cons or artist galleries or artist alleys?
Yeah, so we're hoping to. I will say we're going to be at the Ottawa Film Festival, which is in September, because we're going to
Nice.
be pitching Soul Search to a few like indie companies. But we are looking into like fur cons and comic cons to attend when we have like the appropriate merchandise to do it and just to like, you know, get out there. But yeah, TBD on that.
That's what's up. Fur cons? Oh my. That's gonna be fun.
Nice.
It will be.
Gonna be a good
That's
time.
pretty cool.
Gonna have cool looks. Gonna have cool looks, that's for sure. Awesome.
When the first of anything happens, obviously you could just say, hey, by the way, I did a new panel and whatever. You're welcome anytime. But if you want, whenever season 2 debuts, a new episode, whatever you want, just let us know, because this has been awesome.
Not even season
Yeah,
2.
no.
It's more of a like
I'm giving it-
where she hits it. No, I know, but it's just like, you know, no, I'm just saying it's just let's go with the here and now. Like, you know, when she's at 50%
That's what I'm saying.
of you know, the GoFundMe, we'll announce it on the show, you know?
It's just looking
If you
at
had a
it.
good Tres Leche, come on.
There's that too.
Yeah, no, for sure. I absolutely love this. I appreciate you guys even like having me on here and just all the support. So yeah, would definitely come back and talk.
Absolutely. Because it would
Very
be fun.
cool.
It would be not as a breakdown, but it'd be fun to say, Sue, the first episode, kind of like go through and like what was your favorite. Like we can kind of like ask what were your favorite parts, whatever you want to do.
Oh yeah.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah, that would be super cool.
Because I'm super nerdy
fun.
like that. I would love that.
Yeah, I'm down for it.
Oh, always nice. No,
That's
this
awesome.
is a blast. And your story is very cool. Your characters seem really dope. Your images are nice. And I definitely am looking forward to seeing more. So yes, come
Yeah.
back. Visit us
Appreciate
again.
it.
That'd be so nice.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
Thank you again so much for joining us. Again, go to our website, www.comicspodcast.com. Click the link. It will take you straight to the GoFundMe for Soul Search. Donate. Be a part of this. Be a part of the Soul Search.
Be a part of the soul.
Yeah.
Why
Soul
not?
searching journey.
So
There you go. I want to thank everybody that's
Which
joined us.
which life is.
Everyone that's joined us over on YouTube. I appreciate you guys joining
Yes.
us and showing Niall the love. Appreciate that.
Absolutely.
We still got plenty of show to go on, so I hope you guys don't leave because we love the interaction so much.
They're like, not allowed? Okay, see you later.
Please don't leave.
Don't leave us, please.
Guys, watch the show.
Yes.
Yeah,
Subscribe. We're this
Subscribe.
cool.
Thank you guys. Yes, subscribe. So subscribe, like, share. We come out weekly because we're comics and we're everywhere.
That's right.
So
Yes.
but yes, thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate you so much.
Yes.
Awesome. I appreciate you guys too. Thank you so much. This was fun.
Thanks, Katie. Leave me this way.
What's that?
All right.
Okay. All
right.
Right.
I guess I'll hop off.
Yeah,
like,
you can stay if you want to stay. You know, it's
that's
up to
what
you if you want to stay.
Us.
We're just gonna nerd out a bit, so if you want to stay, you feel free to stay.
I unfortunately have to go. I have 2 little kitties that are causing problems right now. So
no. Totally understand.
Okay, bye guys. Have a good show.
Bye. Thank you guys. Thank you. Oh man, how great was that?
Did you even let her say goodbye? Yeah. Okay.
I wasn't sure if she was staying
That was
or not.
awesome. She's awesome.
No, I invited
Every
her to
time
stay
there's-
if she wanted to stay. So yeah.
That was really dope. That was nice. I hope everybody
Very
enjoyed.
cool.
That was a good time.
Same. That was fun. Very fun.
We're professionals.
We are professionals.
Sometimes.
Don't get it twisted either.
I was like, don't get too comfy.
Oh, we didn't even tell them. So for every like, I have to take a shot. So
All these viewers that have been watching all this time. Oh,
Yeah,
by
all of a sudden.
well, no, it was up there, so I didn't want to be all like,
you
so when was the last time?
No, we don't. Let's not do that. Not do that.
Yeah,
Mose,
exactly.
I'm throwing it over to you. What we got for topics?
Okay, so we got some X-Men news. We got some ha 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 Marvel you cuck news. We got some Nintendo news. We got some casting news from a couple of things that people might care about, and then we got some trailers. And then there's a couple games in here, but I didn't know if you were going to do those.
Yeah, I'm down. Let's do this. Let's get excited. It makes me sad that I'm seeing the viewership drop. Not gonna lie. We went from 18 to now 9. So
It's
it
okay.
breaks
So
my
the
heart.
90 still holding on.
Please don't leave us.
As long as you subscribe, she's gonna come back on the show. There's a lot of content coming forward.
There's plenty. We got plenty going.
We're also pretty cool, I think.
We are very cool. We are very cool because we're comics and we're cool. Damn it.
Yeah.
That's a shirt.
That's a shirt. We're comics.
We're comics and we're cool. Damn it.
Okay. Are we doing a game first, or are we just gonna kind of shit these topics?
Let's go ahead and shoot out the first few topics, and then after the first set, we'll go ahead and jump into a game.
Sounds good. So, did y'all know that they've got all this X-Men news going on?
Mm-hmm.
We've got 2 kind of rumors floating: a director that they want, and a person they want to pull in for a character.
Okay.
I don't know if y'all have heard, but apparently Patrick Schwarzenegger has been doing so good, and I think it's White Lotus, right?
Yes, he's currently on White Lotus.
Yeah, they want him in X-Men. And I'm trying to remember because I thought his White Lotus character was having sex with his own brother.
With his own what?
His own brother. 2 brothers doing things at the White Lotus. Yeah. So I guess his ability to be an incestuous actor is so strong. They said, get this kid in the X-Men. Get this kid.
I think what they want to pull off is they want to go ahead and pull off the Jean Grey and Cyclops and Logan.
Thruple?
Thruple.
They said, let's get Thrupley. You think they're pulling him in for Cyclops?
I think so.
I feel like he has a punchable face. And so because Cyclops has the most punchable face.
You agree with this then?
Yeah. So I mean, this isn't bad. If they want someone with a punchable face.
I got an announcement.
Okay.
we are 4 subscriptions away
From
from
300.
300.
Ooh.
So what I'm gonna say is, when we
Subscribe.
get to 300,
Oh boy. Here you go. Making
when we get
promises.
to 300, SD has 4 shots. Mosby has 4 shots. When I say this, understand what I'm gonna say. They get to choose at any time in this show when I have to take a shot. So Esteban could say,
Shots.
Ash, take all 4 shots. Mosby can say, shut up and take a shot whenever the hell she wants. It's when we get 300 on a specific episode, though. So not that starting now because we're already 45 minutes.
Ash's liver. Please help me. Please help me abuse Ash's liver. Because
What
I'm
if
gonna.
we
So if we
gonna
get to
bargain-
300,
No, I'm
next
gonna bargain
episode,
all his shots
will-
and make him take 8 shots
Yeah.
consecutively.
What if we hit 300 like right now?
Whip
Well,
out the
it-
screwball.
I challenge the 8 people that are watching us right now.
To
The 8 people that are
subscribe.
watching us right now.
shit.
The 8 people that are watching us
shit.
right now, go to YouTube,
Please subscribe.
hit the subscribe so that we
Shut
can
up.
get a live
Please.
tally.
Let's do
But
it.
hey, they gotta stay there though, because like it can't be like and oh shit. Oh,
You can't
shit, what?
control it. Chris Vasquez
Okay.
says first shot. Do it.
First shot, yeah. Hell,
I'll take this
it
one.
won't be my
I'll
first
take
shot,
this
but
one.
yeah,
SD's taking it. SD's
I'll take
taking
it. I'll take it.
we've already
just-
said the day we come out with shots for likes, Chris Vasquez gets the first shirt.
Nice.
And you know what? I'll even do this. Not counting his like, Chris Vasquez, if we get to 300, you get 2 likes. So it'll be 10 total shots.
It's,
4
Chris-
Esteban.
I'm just
At
glad
most
you're,
before
I'm
and
glad you're at home
two.
right now.
that's risky for your health, Ash.
Well, not as it's 10 shots. That's pretty much I call Monday. We're good.
Wow.
Okay. Well,
Oh,
Fuck me.
dude, where have
What's up,
you been?
Boli?
hey, Bolly.
Where has Boli been?
Boli's
I know,
Iron
been a
Survivor
while.
match. He's been staying with us for a long time. Boli,
He's
you missed our guest. She was awesome, bro. You would have liked her a lot.
Yes, but he's here just in time to find out that apparently they want Ryan Coogler to direct X-Men.
They wanted Ryan Coogler to direct X-Men, and Ryan Coogler said, "Nah, I'm good, thanks."
Whoop! He said, "I saw what you did to Kang. Not on my watch."
Yeah, and then he said, "You know what? I'm gonna go make this other movie called Sinners that has vampires, and I got Haley Steinfeld, so I'll be back later."
Ooh, and they said, "But Haley is our girl." She's
Not no more.
Mike and Ryan's now.
Oh, look,
Dang.
he's frozen. He's
He
frozen.
is frozen. Frozen with a smirk. That's the best
Right?
part.
Yeah.
Frozen with an attitude is crazy.
With an attitude.
Man.
So, I mean, I think Ryan Coogler is, I feel that he's done with Marvel.
Mm.
You know, I think he's done with Marvel. If he comes back, he'll probably come back for Black Panther 3, but that would be it. I don't think he's going to do anything else.
I mean, Black Panther 1 and 2 were like lukewarm at best,
Mhm.
even though they were powerful statements for like Black actors and Black
Sure.
music, beautiful clothing, great visuals. But like movie wise, they were both just kind of lukewarm.
Okay.
So I can understand he's probably frustrated that he's not being able to show the story the way he wants to.
You know what? I agree. I feel it's like you can tell that he wanted to do more in the first one. And then the second one, I think there was an interview that he did with Jordan Peele, or he was with, I forget who he was with, but he was talking about Black Panther 2, and he was talking when Chadwick was still around. And he had this idea that he wanted to do it, and Chadwick was all for it, and already started training while he was sick, and then he unfortunately passed. So he had to scrap what he did, and I think that Marvel might have pushed their agenda, being the fact that Ryan Coogler was, for all intents and purposes, grieving a friend's loss, and just kind of said, "Fine, whatever," you know. So
Yep. Forced a woman Black Panther before we wanted a woman Black Panther. Just ruined the storyline. Ruined it entirely.
And
Wait,
you
wait,
heard
wait.
what
See, sometimes that's an opinion of one person that we're saying as overall. Because a lot of people, when that got done, they were like, "Oh, they're gonna make it." I don't remember his name, but big homie that
M'Baku?
wanted it in the first place.
M'Baku.
What's his name?
M'Baku.
M'Baku. You know what I mean? Like they were like, there was at the time too with political stuff. I mean, yes, it might be before, but I mean, I don't know, man. We're in a time when they wouldn't. 10 years ago, they wouldn't have given it to us at all, and they would have given it to fucking Michael B. Jordan, even though he played a different character prior. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. She played awesome. She did really good. And then I like too the way that was like her spiritual person was Michael B. Jordan, which was like a contrast of like who we thought it would be as her mom. I don't know.
It was supposed to be her mom. It was supposed to be her mom.
Of course,
The fact that it wasn't made no sense.
Right.
Yeah.
And I think they tried to push that agenda that she was just like Killmonger, which, to be quite frank, didn't make sense at all because she was nothing like Killmonger.
No. She was
No, it
not.
didn't.
Yeah. Okay. Well, when you say it like that,
You know. But
When I said it,
297.
I know.
297.
said, you know what? Nah, Amber's just being Amber. But when Esty said the exact same shit, he's like, now that you say it that way,
Now that a man said it,
now that a man is speaking, I agree. Thanks.
I would never. I wouldn't. I was raised by a woman. I would never, ever, ever
I
do
would
that.
hope you were, sir. Oh my god.
Never, ever, ever.
Oh, look at that.
No.
Chris Vasquez, Justice Crime on YouTube. Another shot.
No,
JK, I
we
don't
got to
wanna
get
kill
to
you.
300 for you to get.
He logged in with a different account again. Man, take that
You
shot.
know, when this first came up, Chris Vasquez, remember that one time that we got like 4 likes, and I was like, I think you came up with different emails, bro.
He made 4 different accounts real quick.
I don't
But we
think
are
he
up to
did.
297.
I
Woo!
don't think
3
he did.
more. Come on, folks.
3 more.
Which one? The ash faint.
Yeah, I feel that, but I think Ryan Coogler is trying to course correct now because he's trying to. What he said now is that they are what they're going to do now is recast T'Challa, and it's actually going to be what they want to do is it's going to be a nice jump in the future, and it's supposed to be T'Challa's son, who they showed at the end of Black Panther 2.
Yes, Cuban
That's
B.
what they want.
Uh,
They want to do that.
Well, and 2, they could always do like a Secret Wars where she's the Black Panther for that, you know, just in case people still want to have that around, that character around, as far as that. Because once it's T'Challa's son, she's not all of a sudden going to be 43.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Put yourself in the middle. Right? See how you do?
Oh, you want to be in the middle? Okay. Here.
No, I don't. I really don't.
No, it's bad.
I hated
You're
it
in the middle now.
I hated it in the beginning.
No, now you're stuck there. Now you stay there. Now you stay
Give
there.
him what he wants. Give the people what they want.
They want Ash in the middle. That's what they
You
want.
want it to be in the middle, Ash. Take it like a man.
Hi, Mosby. After a year or a year and a half, how do you not know my mind when you say stuff like that?
I know what I'm doing.
I know what I'm doing.
That's why it's fun. How long can he hold it in? It's a whole new game. It's my own game that I play.
That you play in your head. What do we got next, Mosby?
God, I have a same question that's so canceled. Moving on.
Wow.
More crazy Marvel.
Not bad, just as funny.
More crazy Marvel news. Remember how they talked about getting showrunners back for Disney Plus because the TV shows and stuff were like shit and the scripts were all over the place. So they said, let's get some showrunners. So they had that energy and then they chucked it right the fuck out the window and they are filming Doomsday with no final script.
Wait.
It's you, bitch. It's you. You out of your fucking mind.
When I saw this, I said, "There's no way." But then I read the article, and I'm like, "Yep, that's Marvel. Sure, yeah."
I mean, with
That's
something
Marvel.
like this, with the number of people that you're bringing back for the film,
So they're
And it's
leaving
still Kevin
actors in the
Feige.
dark. Yeah,
Kevin Feige's still in charge?
yeah, of course.
He's allowing this. Yep. The Feigster.
The
Kev.
Feigster.
It's
People
y'all.
do shit like this and then go, how come nobody watched?
How come nobody
That.
watched a piece of shit?
That.
West Coast Dino Pop says, "Damn it."
Damn it. Indeed. Indeed. Oh my gosh.
There's a point where they think people are going to watch because it's Iron Man. People are going to watch because we hired 50 people to do 50 fucking things. But, I mean,
we already
from
showed y'all it's not true anymore.
Infinity War to Endgame, you had so many stories, but we all loved them because of their own solo movies. And it was like, oh, shit. And then you fucking killed Gamora, and then it's fucking Peter Quill. Like, I fucking hate that scene every single time, but it makes fucking sense. Like, dude, you fucking, okay. you know what I'm saying?
No.
Like, Spider-Man almost had it. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, okay, no.
I wasn't following. Sorry.
No. Just, sorry, really quick. Just,
yeah, go.
You had the trilogy of because we want to do Secret Wars, but we got to a big Apocalypse Now movie, 3 movies but we loved everybody because we saw all the solo movies, all Guardians. We saw there's Spider-Man finally in this. There's you know what I mean? Like it was like, and then there was 3 different fucking fights. The one that happened on, you know, with only the 5 people up there with Spider-Man. What I'm saying was, you're giving us no time to build to what we want. We want to see Secret War and make it make sense and whatever. Where you're hiring 50 people, and yes, they are those same 50 people, but sometimes I guess we're gonna get, you know, from Sony and we're gonna get from whatever, and then instead of making it all make sense, it's just gonna be like, huh? Hugh Jackman, huh? Like it's not gonna fucking make any fucking sense, right? Hey, remember this guy, the OG, Mr. Richard Reed? Like I don't know what we're doing.
Why is Ian Gruffle here? Why is Ian Gruffle?
Yeah,
they're talking about bringing him back and bringing back the original Doctor Doom too.
Oh, wait, which one? Julian McMahon or one?
Julian McMahon.
No,
Julian
I want
Nip Tuck.
Nip Tuck, yeah.
Nip Tuck, yeah.
Okay.
No, I want the one from Fan Four Stick. That was a dope fucking Doom, and they wasted him.
Oh, that's the Rocker.
I love that scene where he's coming down the hall and he's just fucking everybody up. Wasted. Wasted.
You didn't like when he was accidentally magnetic and like a fork or something hit us? You don't like that guy?
Nah, remember? And then Julian McMahon goes, like that's his build-up.
I would say that's a better build-up than the build-up that we got in Craven with the guy.
Oh, jeez.
I mean, let's be honest.
Hey, you know what's cool about Craven is Craven did the Jax walk every time he walked somewhere.
No,
really?
Remember when Ash texted the chat and he was
Jack
like,
walk.
why did he fight that Jaguar? Why did he fight that Jaguar? That shit was for no reason. Jaguar said,
for no reason other than the spoiler. He happened to his dad at the end, but like it was like fucking.
Why did he fight that?
It was like it was his. It was Babu. Oh shit! Let me check. It was like it was his Baloo without any of the story or setup.
No setup. They didn't really kick it. No song and dance. Just we fight every week just because.
Song and dance. God damn, that's it was hard enough as it is.
Oh,
thank you.
297 still.
Oh, come on, guys. We're giving you the good stuff.
Really?
I can relate. Iron Man 1 started filming with no script.
What? It
possible.
did?
I don't know.
Insane. It ended up being so.
We will get into that, but there was a nice little nod in a future trailer we'll be talking about with the hammer.
Oh.
That's the only thing I don't like about this. Whatever, you can't see our hands.
I don't want to see your hands. I don't know where your hands have been.
Yikes! I don't know what
do we got next, Mose?
Can you see my shoulder?
You see my shirt?
Oh man,
It's gross.
do any of you guys own a Switch 2? Anybody bought a Switch
No.
2?
No.
Well, don't, because apparently Nintendo can just brick that shit whenever they feel like it.
Yup.
Just like, oh, is this your device? Not anymore. That's it. Oh, you like Animal Crossing? Shut that shit down at any time.
So yes, apparently this is a thing that when you purchase Nintendo Switch 2, there is a clause in there when you end up purchasing it, you're essentially signing their clause that if you try to modify anything on the device or any of the games, Nintendo has the rights to go ahead and brick your device. And essentially, if you guys don't know what bricking
that you
means,
bought, that you spent the fucking money for.
And here's the loophole that they're saying in that clause. It says that you are not purchasing said device, you are leasing the device.
No.
Wow. And they went up on the price.
Did you see the thing where Nintendo was originally working with PlayStation?
Yeah.
And then right when they were about to go disc, they fucked over PlayStation and stayed with cartridge. PlayStation then had PlayStation 1 and took off all crazy. You saw that, right? Okay, that's what I'm saying. They do things like that.
You want to hear something else they're doing?
Yeah.
You want to hear something else they're doing? You know the
do.
cartridges? The cartridges that are sold that you can buy that have your game on there and everything now. So now they're going up $10 in price. So instead of them being $59.99, they are now $69.99. So about $70 plus tax. So you're looking at about what, $73, $75, give or take.
For Switch games.
For Switch games.
Nothing political.
I'm not done. I'm not done.
It gets worse.
It gets worse. Okay. That cartridge does not have the game. Let me repeat that. Does not have the game. That cartridge is a quote unquote key to allow you to download said game from the internet. So you are paying $80, give or take, for a cartridge that has no game on there that you have to have in your Switch in order to download said game onto the device that you are leasing from Nintendo.
Weird.
This is one of those moments where in the boardroom, somebody went, okay, so listen.
Here's how we got him.
This is what we got. Okay, so what happens is we're going to do a cartridge. So it's kind of old school, but not old school. You know what I'm talking about, George? And then it's going to be like, on top of that, it's only a game that they could fucking get if they had a fucking, like, no, dude. Like, PlayStation has PS3, PS4 games that are free if you just get the subscription for $100 a year. I don't need your shit. That doesn't, you're not enticing me at all. Especially if, by the way, if I don't have the little whatever monos, I got to play like this.
Oh, yeah. Those little tiny controllers are the worst.
Not down, dude.
Those little controllers with my nails. Oh my god, I play like this.
Oh, the Joy-Cons?
Like,
yeah. I do like when you have it hooked up to the actual whatever screen that they have. Again, I don't have one, so forgive my ignorance. Like it's like you're playing a Game Gear, but you're actually on whatever. That's kind of cool, but at the same time, it's other stuff. You're Voltroning a controller. This is stupid.
Shout out to Game Gears, though.
Right.
I had a Game Gear. Shout out to Game Gears for those of us who went Game Gear instead of Game Boy. Yup.
Some of us had Game Boy first, so we didn't have a choice. And fuck the Punisher game.
Whatever I got for Christmas is what I got for Christmas. And my mama said Game Gear was more affordable, so that's why I got it.
Aurelius, if you're watching, it's shots for likes. So if you like the show, I have to take a shot.
But
like Aurelius,
I don't think we can see the likes on Facebook or on YouTube.
It says he says still not. He says bricking the Switch 2 is still not going to stop the pre-sales.
Oh no, absolutely not. Absolutely not. It's not going to. And see, that's the thing is that if you, so let's say, and another thing, it's hypothetical that you're saying. So like, let's say, and another thing, if the Joy-Con controller is busted in a way, and you think you can go in there and fix it because, like, let's say the button gets stuck for whatever reason, and you open up the controller to try to fix it yourself, there is a big possibility that you can hit the tamper switch in there, which will notify Nintendo, and then they will brick it anyway.
Breaking that shit up. They said you gonna
So
pay.
in having my Xbox One, do you know how many times I had to go to somebody to have that fixed?
The controller?
Because it overheated, or at this, or at that. Like, I don't know what the fuck they fucking did, but I had to have that fixed so many fucking times. No, I'm sorry, my 360. Not
the 360.
Xbox 360. Yeah.
Yeah, that was the Xbox's major problem because it was the red ring of death.
Yes.
Yeah.
I love my Gears of War. Oh, Mosby, can I ask you a question?
Sure.
I know she's all upset because we're way off topic. I just got Cyberpunk. What did you start off as? Did you start off as a nomad, a street kid, or a corp? Do you remember?
I played with Aurelius. I feel like it was a person who drives a car. It was a person who drove a car.
Nomad was on the was on the cover.
Knowing Aurelius, he probably picked Nomad. Watch him pop up like, fuck no. What you pick? I don't remember.
I started off as a street kid because I wanted it to be like, if it's the way the commercial was, if Keanu was going to show up, it was like the slick car, the city street kid.
It was probably street kid.
Yeah. So did I.
Driving a car. I remember driving a car. That's what I remember.
You do drive the car.
Yes.
Oh, I'm super excited.
Nice.
What do we got next, Mose?
It's either we go into describe the plot badly or rapid fire.
Ooh, let's do that. Let's do describe the plot badly. So I'm going to go ahead and read a plot to a film, and you guys have to guess the film. And this is live to everybody that's watching us on YouTube, on Facebook. Okay, we're going to go ahead and do that. Okay, so the first one is going to be this. Two men turn to the Bible to solve their problems.
That's all we're getting?
That's all you're getting.
I'm going to go with Espiritu Santos. Fuck, what are you? Boondock Saints.
Yes, Boondock Saints is what I was going to say. Yes.
Incorrect.
Oh, damn. I thought it was Boondock Saints for real.
It is 7.
Oh, 7 deadly sins. All right, all right.
Because they have to solve the problems. Yeah.
All right, fair enough. That's good. That's a good one.
Okay. Here is.
Hold on. You asked them to guess.
Oh.
West Coast Pop
Frailty.
Frailty.
Frailty. That's a good guess.
One.
And when I say West Coast Pop, Don, it's not in disrespect, bro. I promise you.
He just can't read. He just can't read. That's okay.
I just can't read.
He's
Hip-Hop
bad
Anonymous.
at usernames. He's bad at it.
Okay, here's another one. This one's an easy one. At least I think it's easy. 3 escaped convicts start a boy band.
Oh,
Pop star.
Oh, Brother
Mosby.
Where Art Thou? Oh, Brother
Yes.
Where Art Thou? Yes.
Damn. I've never seen
Yes.
that.
What?
Yeah, it's good. It's good.
Who are the brothers that do that? Coen brothers?
The Coen brothers, yeah.
It's so good. You missed out on a whole wave, man. Amazing soundtrack. Like, oh my God. We were all in here singing rockabilly songs. Are you crazy? Oh, George Nelson. That's George Babyface Nelson. Oh, come on, man. You're missing out.
The story of one man's catastrophic inner conflict.
Say the last word again.
Conflict. You said say the last word. The last word is conflict. The story of one man's catastrophic inner conflict.
Fight Club?
Yes, it is Fight Club.
Oh, good guess. Good. Yes. I got to give you that because wow, how you got to Fight Club. Really nice. I was trying to think of another schizo character, but Fight Club did not come to me. Good job. Good guess.
Here's a good one. I want Cog Army playing.
Cog Army.
Talking Gears? Talking about Gears.
He's talking Gears. Yes. He is
right.
a Gears of War player. That's very true.
All right. Here's one. A fight breaks out between two angry orphans.
Two angry orphans.
Yes.
Fight breaks out between two angry
I really want to see I really want to see if someone gets this in the comments.
Dark Knight Rises.
No.
Those aren't too well.
Oh, that was a good one. West Coast Pop says I was gonna say Falling Down.
Falling Down. Two
great movie.
Orphans?
A fight breaks out between two angry orphans.
X-Men.
Nope.
Because Magneto and Xavier are both. All right.
Yeah, that's a good one too.
A fight brings out between two angry.
But okay, so the whole story has to be two angry.
Exactly.
Superman?
It has to be.
I'm sorry, say that again.
Batman versus Superman?
Batman versus Superman.
Ah, fuck that. Hey, that's half the point. Both of us got half the point.
I'm like, no, it's got to be Batman versus Superman.
Yeah, Chris Vasquez got it. All right, hey, Chris Vasquez, that's a shot. That's
okay. Here we go. All right. Boy meets girl. Boy loses girl. Boy forgets girl. Boy meets girl.
Forrest Gump.
Wicker Park.
Eternal Sunshine.
Eternal Sunshine.
That was my guess for the one where it's like the inner conflict. Eternal Sunshine was my guess for that one. Nice. I said Wicker Park. The Josh Hartnett.
Wicker Park.
Josh Hartnett. He forgot his girl.
Was Dawn of
Vanilla
Sky.
That's another good guess. That's
the car accident one, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Tom Cruise, Penelope Cruz.
All right, I got two more for you guys.
No relation.
All right.
Different cruises.
A divorced dad kills an intruder and takes his job.
Taken? No, takes his job.
No, kills an intruder and takes his job. A divorced dad?
Mm-hmm.
This is a Jason Statham movie.
No, it's not. It's not.
Kills an intruder and takes his job. This is the divorced dad part that's throwing me. Like you mentioned,
dad. I heard divorced lawyer.
The divorce part has to be part of the story, or it wouldn't be mentioned. And I'm trying to remember.
Okay, you guys ready?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Wait. Can we do this? Is this our last one?
No, we got two more after this one.
Can we do what's the first letter?
Boo.
No.
Okay.
We gotta know what I'm not knowing. We can't be getting extra.
Santa Claus.
Chris Vasquez got it first.
It is?
And Aurelius got it.
What is? How did you know that? Oh my god.
Chris Vasquez. Chris got it first.
Oh.
Can you say the premise again? Because I have to take a shot for
this. A divorced dad kills an intruder and takes his job.
That is true. That is true. He falls off the fucking roof. Yeah, okay. All right.
That is Tim whatever, right? From Home
Tim Allen.
Tim Allen. Yes. Tim whatever. I was gonna say Tim Curry, and I know that was the wrong one.
Die Hard.
Oh, what? What job did he take?
Okay.
Well,
here we go.
If you think about it, Die Hard 3, he was the villain because you killed my brother.
Fair.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Fair.
A father asks his long-lost son to take over the family business.
Fuck. Godfather.
Nope.
No? Long lost? Well, it is long. Oh, okay. I'm going to take over the family business.
Ooh, why do I feel like I know this? My brain went straight to Willy Wonka, but that's not right because it wasn't the father's business.
Long lost son.
There Will Be Blood.
No, that's a good guess.
Yeah, There Will Be Blood. I drink your milkshake.
It's not. There's no way that it's this.
Elf.
No, it's not.
Damn it.
The cobble maker.
No, what?
The who? You can't just
The
make up.
cobble maker. No, it's a cobble. It's a cobble.
What's a cobble?
The cobbler.
There we go. The cobble maker.
The cobble
No.
maker. The cobbler.
I also
It is
said
not
elf.
elf.
Yeah. See, it should be elf.
It is not elf.
The answer should be elf.
The answer is The Empire Strikes Back.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
What a way to shrink the
Right.
Yeah.
join the
All
dark
right.
side. Yeah, very true.
Last one.
Okay.
A man goes through a lot to have the perfect suit.
Man goes through a lot. Kingsman.
Iron Man.
No.
Oh, perfect suit. Man goes through a lot to have the perfect suit.
Well, Batman Begins.
Nope.
Damn. Because he had to buy 10,000 fucking masks. Okay. And the spelunking, which I've never heard of spelunking ever until that movie.
Oh wow.
I'm
Perfect suit.
You guys give up?
What? It's not Kingsman.
This is a throwaway. This is a throwaway guess. Inspector Gadget.
Nope.
Okay, I'm out.
Moj, you got one more guess?
I'm on Spider-Man. Oh, that's a good one. Is that it? Is that what it is?
It is not Incredibles.
Oh, that's a good one though.
That is a good one. That is a good one.
That's
Ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Silence of the Lambs.
Oh, the skin suit.
Because it's a skin suit. Because it was a skin suit.
Skin flute.
God, fuck
Yeah.
you.
That's a good one. Again, though, the way that he's saying it, it's not the plot. It's almost like when the movie in 60 seconds. So he's only giving you what you need. Yeah, absolutely.
Well, look. Okay, look. I'll give you two more, and these will be real quick. A man sleeps through a 10-hour
Wait.
flight.
Hey, someone, can I dumb you down really quick? Dumb you down.
Wow.
Can I love you down? Our numbers just shot up. If we get 3 more subscriptions, I have to. Esteban gets 4 shots, Mosby gets 4 shots, and Chris Vasquez gets 2 shots. But we need 3 more subscriptions to hit 300.
Please help us
If we
destroy
hit it
Ash.
today.
You too can destroy Ash's.
Meanwhile, get me fired. As I said, that's my special.
That was your power.
Yeah,
Okay, a man misses a 10-hour flight.
a man sleeps through a 10-hour flight.
Sleeps through a 10-hour
What's the
flight.
one
Okay,
where
here.
Tom
Here,
Hanks
you guys.
fucking
Okay, you
loves
guys can pick. You guys can pick. So there's this one. A man sleeps through a 10-hour flight, or I feel this one's going to be really easy. A guy jumps through many hoops to complete his rock collection.
Say it again. You jumped through many hoops to what?
Indiana Jones.
A guy jumps through many hoops to complete his rock collection, or a man sleeps through a 10-hour flight.
Is it Castaway?
No.
No, he wasn't on the flight for 10 hours in Castaway.
Oh shit! No, it's not that.
Oh shit! No.
You know what would be funny is that the movie he's thinking is probably going to be it.
Sleeps on a 10-hour
West Coast Dawn of Pops has the answer for one.
Thanks. Text me what you got so I can say it. Oh, what?
A guy
Wait.
jumps through hoops to collect his rock collection.
Nice. Thanos.
Oh.
Yep, very true. Very true.
What was the other sleep one?
The other one was a man sleeps. Oops, hold on. A man sleeps through a
Is
10-hour.
that's Downey Jr.?
Nope.
10-hour flight?
What's the one where they save him? Or she saves him because he was all like, I'm going to die in space.
We
That's
got
not
the
it?
answer.
Oh!
Forgot about the plane scene.
Well
All right.
done.
That's.
Good job, audience.
Thank you, guys. Dude, this one was fun.
Today because Chris Vasquez is making me fucking take shots today.
This was good. This was good. I like
Nice.
it. I like it. I like it a lot.
I like it. I like it a lot.
All right. So next thing that we're going into is hold on.
But you
because I
got a
gotta raise the
Niles.
volume.
Spread
I know,
the
I got-
seeds.
I got to raise the volume for this one. Okay.
Here we go.
You ready? Hold on,
Yeah.
because people can't hear it. So where the flip? Here it
After
is.
all that.
I know,
What
right?
the flip?
After all that.
Here we go. Here it is. I found it.
Rapid fire.
Oh yeah!
Rapid fire.
Rapid
I
fire.
mean, if anything, I could get rapid fire and then Mosby saying, "Oh yeah."
So we are
Okay.
entering rapid fire. Mosby, go.
Did y'all know that Nev Campbell was cast as Polaris? Are you saying who's Polaris?
If you are,
If you are,
Polaris is one of Magneto's children.
she is Scarlet
It is.
Witch's sister.
And I do feel like they mention her.
Well, she came out in the Fox TV show The Gift or Gifted, The Gifted. It was actually an X-Men show that was sold as something else.
Yeah.
She comes out.
That's a scary one.
Did not watch.
No, that's New Mutants.
One is Runaways, right? Or is that New
Runaway.
Mutants?
No, there was a scary New Mutants
New
because that
Mutants?
had Game of Thrones.
Correct.
I don't know what that means, but all right. Kristen Ritter is back as Jessica Jones.
Yes.
I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it.
Ash has a gripe with her. Well, I don't know why.
Yeah, right with the writing.
My gears. Go ahead, Ash. What really grinds your gears about Ritter?
Okay, here's with Jessica Jones. You're a pedophile. I hate you. I put you in blah blah blah. Help me. That was every fucking scene. You're a lawyer. You're a piece of shit. You helped get it. No. Every fucking scene was, I need your help, but you're a piece of shit.
Yeah,
that was every fucking scene.
That's the
Other
life
than
she's
boning
cursed.
fucking strongman.
Ooh.
Who was sincere as fuck. Who
Boy,
was
were
so
they boning.
nice.
And boy, were they boning.
You know,
Yeah,
she's
they
a
were-
private
they were-
detective, right?
Oh,
Talk about put through the mattress. What? Sorry.
Once in the
He was
full
impenetrable, but she was not.
Future Vision, and once on the boat with Magneto's
Yeah.
Magneto's Psyche. Yep, that is correct.
You can see Polaris a couple times. She exists.
Don and Aurelius, I have a question. Were you happy with Olivia Munn as Psylocke?
So random.
That is random. Wasn't Psylocke? Wasn't Polaris? Didn't in X-Men '97? Didn't they show that she was like pregnant or something?
Oh, I
Or
have
no?
to watch, baby. I do not recall.
I know she was in the show The Gifted. I remember that she was, but I don't know if she was in X-Men '97. I don't know why that's
So he's sticking with it.
Aurelius did not care
did
that
not care.
Olivia Munn was Psylocke.
Did not
And
care.
then West Coast Magneto's.
He liked the look, but she didn't do much.
She didn't.
I mean, a lot of her
They
story.
made a supermodel, and to be fair,
To be fair,
they made Rebecca Stamos.
Rebecca Romaine Stamos.
Rebecca Romaine, no Stamos.
Oh, she dropped the Stamos. That's right.
She did drop the Stamos.
Yeah.
See you, Rebecca.
Mystique. But I mean, that was based on a lot of changing her into stuff rather than like character building, because as soon as she changed to something else, it was that person.
Isn't that her power though?
I mean, I'm just going.
No, I understand, but I'm saying she wasn't fucking acting as that person. It was that person. So really, you could put a model in that character.
I see
Okay.
what you're saying.
Yeah, that's all.
Did y'all know that Fallout Season 2 is coming in December? Did y'all watch Fallout?
Fuck yeah, that shit was amazing.
So the first episode, I got up to the wedding scene, and then I got up to the red wedding scene, and I was kind of like,
Really?
Scene.
yeah.
It was a red wedding scene.
It really was.
I get that reference. I think I did.
You are
do.
correct.
About Game of
You do.
Thrones.
You do.
You're
You are
making a Game of Thrones comparison? Okay, cool.
I am,
Got
because
it.
it was another wedding where everybody fucking dies all crazy.
Nailed it. So yeah, apparently it's gonna get a season 5 and 6.
Yep.
And we haven't even seen it.
What are we on right now?
2.
Okay.
They said this shit's gonna do blockbuster, gangbusters money.
Yep.
Okay.
Rizzo said, "Give them more."
Keep watching, they said. So did y'all hear about Wonder Man First of all, do y'all know who Wonder Man is? Wonder
Yes.
Man. Wonder
Yes.
Man's getting his own show, y'all.
He
And it's
is.
gonna be 8 30-minute episodes. So, woo.
No, I disagree with that completely. I really do.
Say
It's-
more, Esty.
uh, okay, you are downplaying a character who was vital to Ultron, extremely vital to Ultron, and to Vision. Okay, it's he's being downplayed horribly. So the fact that you're giving him 8 episodes at 30 minutes apiece, if you guys really think that you're going to hit it out of the park like you led the sleeper Agatha all along, okay, you guys are fucking nuts, because that's not going to happen. Because you are now trying to introduce a brand new player to the field that is the MCU with little to no introduction. So you better, it's just like, if you're trying to expose or trying to show who Wonder Man is, the first 2 episodes better be a fucking origin story so that people can understand and grasp who Wonder Man is. Because if you don't and just dive in that he's already this, and this, you're going to lose everybody.
I mean, this is the Wonder Man we're getting. I don't know how real this is, but this is how he could be looking when we see it.
Yeah.
And then Instagram put up a picture of
Because
Big
it's Yaya.
Homie, and yeah.
I'm just excited because it's Yaya. I love this guy.
Oh yeah, Yaya's great. He's an amazing actor.
Yeah, he's pretty dope.
You know, he's an amazing actor. You know, but that's what I'm saying. I know he can act, and I feel that he can pull the character off. But what I'm trying to say is, if the writing shit, the show is going to be shit, as we've seen in Acolyte.
Now, why do you have to compare it to Acolyte of all the shows? Like Marvel
Because
has dropping shitstorms for years now.
You know what was the best thing about Superman the OG was, even though it was an origin story, it was a little bit of, oh fuck, I'm finding my powers. Oh fuck, if they did something like that, because we haven't had a Wonder Man on screen, at least that I know of. That way, season 2 and 3, I mean, fuck. Up until like what, 5 years ago, Superman all of a sudden has more powers, which he was OP to begin with.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, just kind of let's get into that, and just make the story, do the story. I do not give a fuck if he can take out a fucking nuclear bomb. I want the story.
I want to see him take out a nuclear bomb.
Of course I want to see him do that. Superman 1 was amazing based on the charm of Christopher Reeve. And all he did was take out a fucking missile. That's all he fucking did.
He looked pretty cute though. Wow.
Yeah. Wow. Of course he was cute.
Aw. Little curl.
So Monsieur Don of Pops says, Monsieur, we'll see what they do. He thinks that it leads into Vision Quest. I think you're actually right. I think it does lead into Vision Quest, because I think Vision Quest is going to kickstart in the new year, because I believe Wonder Man is at the end of the year. So I could be wrong as far as timing, but
you know what'd be fucking cool too? Instead of doing it through movies, imagine all the TV was all connected. That was the best thing about Marvel, was we're all fucking connected.
I thought the TV was connected. I thought the TV shows were connected. They're not connected?
I mean, they are, but all of a sudden nobody's watching Miss Marvel, but she's in fucking not Eternals, the other one.
Marvels?
Is it Eternals?
Marvels?
Marvels. Sorry.
Miss Marvel was.
I saw it, but I couldn't tell you what the fuck happened in it.
I can't remember who the bad guy was. It was a woman. Never mind. It was a chick. They were fighting a chick.
They were.
They were fighting a chick. That's very true. And then there was a whole song and dance with the Japanese
fucking
prince.
Avengers 2, fucking Age of Ultron, they're fucking fighting like Ultron. Like, there's the iconic, and then there's like, oh, okay. I see the time we're at.
Oh, wow. Okay. So we can either go into another game, or we can talk about the 2 trailers that dropped.
The game isn't really a game. It's more of a like, hey, guess what I found out today.
Oh.
So in this edition of I Was Today Years Old, music edition, I was today years old when I found out that the lead singer of Tool and Judah and Perfect Circle were the same guy.
No, there's no way.
There's no way you didn't know
fucking way you found that out today.
Swear to God.
No fucking way.
Hand to God. I swear to God.
Oh God, damn, they have the same voice, bro. There's
Swear to God.
J-Rock. Oh no.
You know how I found
your-
out? That is my fault. That is my fault. You want to know how I found out? Scrolling through TikTok, Bert Kreischer is interviewing him, and he goes, you know what I love? I love the fact that A Perfect Circle and Tool are the same but different. And I said, hold up. Let's rewind that.
Esty, my boy.
I swear to God, I'm not even
Where
kidding.
you been, baby?
I swear, under a rock apparently, because I got both of those. I got both of those albums on my fucking Apple playlist, and listening to them back to back, I'm just like, hey, this is different.
And you like both bands? Oh,
and you like both bands? Come on.
I did. Yeah. I was 10 years old.
That's okay. Well, in 10 years, somebody's gonna figure out Slipknot and Stone Sour are the same guy.
I do
That's
that.
the equivalent.
Stone Sour.
I do that. Oh, look at
the equivalent of 10 years ago or 10 years in the future. Some person's gonna.
Donna Pops is taking a shot at me, and I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. Did you know that Cobra Commander and Starscream are the same guy?
Dude, Cobra. Yeah, hell yeah. Starscream is my fucking favorite. Starscream is my fucking favorite. I like over fucking. So you're saying it's a big pistol versus fucking Starscream? Like Starscream was my shit.
Oh my
dude.
gosh, that's so funny.
But that is the same. He used the same exact voice. You're right.
You got your ass.
Yeah. Oh no, that's fine. I'm like, when I found out, I'm like, this is something that I know I'm gonna live. I won't live this down. But I thought it was. I was laughing my ass off when I realized it.
How could you not know?
I don't know. I just didn't put two and two together.
Voice, homie. That's like Audio Slave and Soundgarden. It's the same voice.
The songs don't sound the same, right? Like the songs that a Perfect Circle drop are different, constructed different than the songs Tool drops.
How did Constantine not tell you, like, hey, that guy's Tool?
Pretty distinct.
His voice is really distinct.
I didn't. I swear, I didn't. That's just how ignorant I am.
The musicians are different. Well, the musicians, there's some the crossover, but
we just got to keep it going. You know, the singer from Blink 182 is the lead singer of Angels and Airwaves, right? Did you know that?
And also the lead singer, to Boxcar Racer.
Rebellion. Yes, Boxcar Rebellion. What was he doing? I mean, he was just doing anything.
He was doing anything because Blink 182 was falling apart.
He was like, I gotta make the music, man. I gotta.
Or else the aliens will get me.
Boxcar.
The most fucked up one was Gavin Rosdale left, tried to do his own thing under his own name, came back. Bush was already disassembled, came back as Bush, only as himself.
He's by himself.
Fuck you, dude. That was a fucked up move.
Don't talk about Gorgeous Gavin like that. Don't talk about Gorgeous Gavin like that.
I will say he got cheated on, but other than that.
But Blake Shelton of all people,
the world knew. Like, hey, you're getting
he was doing Constantine.
They might have well been fucking and just waving at the camera.
Just like, it's me, Blake Shelton, banging your wife.
While he was filming Constantine.
He said, let me turn the chair around.
It's still warm.
And he was so sexy in Constantine, too. How could you? He looks so good.
Except for Finger Licking Good. Finger Licking Good was a fucking...
Finger Licking Good is the best one. You're tripping. He said... I said that
was... No. No. The fucking punching scene and his fucking shit was breaking apart.
Yeah. Fire.
Beautiful.
I was born of this. Yes.
I always love that.
Terrific.
And you know what reminds me of? Like the You Think Darkness Is Your Ally. That it threw me back to that.
Oh yeah, I got you. Yeah.
I was born of this. Yeah.
You think darkness? God damn it, Charles.
Darkness.
I don't call him
Darkness
Bane.
is your ally.
I call him Charles.
Not only that, they were trying for the same person. Those two
Yeah.
were trying for the same. Beautiful, man. It was fucking beautiful.
Great stuff. Great stuff. Okay,
All right,
trailer
let's go.
time.
Last two.
Trailers.
Let's do it.
I'm
Yeah.
just gonna go
Last
ahead and
two.
put a disclaimer out. I have not seen either of these trailers.
That's okay.
That's your disclaimer.
That's my disclaimer. Haven't seen them.
Ash, have you seen them?
I saw Ironheart,
Okay,
and
let's
then
talk about
other
Ironheart.
than the little twirly thing that everybody fucking gave a shit about for fucking 10 seconds,
No, the
I haven't
trailers.
seen the official for Superman.
Apparently,
I
the
saw Ironheart.
trailer dropped for both of them.
Yes, the trailer, both they did drop for both.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, what did you think of Ironheart?
I'll go with Ironheart. Similar vibes to no, I won't even say that. I always appreciate when the person of color is already smart. I
Oh.
can't stand when it's somebody teaching somebody of color to be smart. I just can't fucking stand that. It's been done to death through I saw Stand and Deliver, and everything has been Stand and Deliver since then.
Stand and deliver.
Yeah. Everything has been fucking Dangerous Minds, Higher Learning, etc., etc., etc. It's the same fucking movie.
Mhm.
So I do appreciate when it doesn't matter who the fuck you are, you're just fucking smart. I did like in this way that she's smart. It was like almost like she is where she comes from, but she's smart. So it's different from say Black Panther 2.
Mm-hmm.
It's a different vibe in the way that she's smart. She's
Okay.
being tested. And it's not who the fuck is that guy? I've seen him a million times.
Which guy? The guy that comes out in Community?
In the almost that reminds me of the Doctor Strange cloak. I've seen him in a fucking movie.
Anthony Ramos?
Sure.
The guy that plays the Hood?
Okay.
The most recent movie he came out in was Twisters, that I remember.
No.
I'm like, is that a yes or a no?
There's
He said,
another
okay.
movie that he's in where he like, oh, I know you from. Listen, there are a lot of memes where like that's the person who looks up the person because I'm distracted by I know you from something. I am that guy. But that distracted me from the trailer. Other than that, it looks really good. I got distracted because that's how it starts. Is that's the person that's testing her.
Hamilton,
then
he was
she has-
Hamilton. Yeah. He was
Who
in
are we talking about? Who
Anthony
was in
Ramos.
Hamilton.
Anthony Ramos, the one that played. Wait, the one that was in Transformers.
Yes.
Okay,
He's in what?
He was in Transformers.
the last Transformers. Age of Extinction or whatever
I
it's called.
know him from Transformers. I guess I do.
Yep, he
All
was
right.
in that last Transformers, which was pretty okay. Pretty okay.
No, then it's not that one. Okay, I'll look him up. But looked really good.
The one with Optimus Primal. The one with Optimus Primal. The one with the animals. That's the one he's in. Not the dinosaurs. Animals.
It might have been that one.
You
There
can
was
see
the one where T.J. Miller dies in 5 minutes. I don't think it was that one.
No, I think that was the fourth one. No, not that one.
Yeah, I'm all set.
Remember when Optimus Prime was riding that T-Rex though? Or was it
remember when
Jurassic?
Optimus Prime was trying to be replaced by fucking Grimlock?
Grimlock?
They tried to replace Optimus Prime with Grimlock, and then Grimlock I talk like this, and then realized that's not a fucking leader.
No.
and they brought back Optimus.
Got it. Okay, this is yes, I knew this guy. Who's he
That
playing?
guy, yeah.
He's playing the
I
Hood.
know.
He's playing the Hood.
Nice. He's cute. He's adorbs. I'm okay with it.
Brings new meaning to Boys in the Hood, but we'll move on.
Okay, so is that your whole review?
Okay.
Is that your whole review of the Ironheart trailer, or is there more?
It looked really good. No, it looked really good. I like that they played smart. There is a couple scenes that are very much a nod to Iron Man, which I fucking love. The way she lands, and then also the way she's making her suit is very much a nod to Iron Man.
Okay.
So
you gonna watch it?
I will watch it and then watch everybody hate it as I like it, but I will watch it.
Is it a movie or a TV show?
It's a TV show.
TV show.
That's what I thought. It's a TV series. Okay.
It's on Disney Plus.
Asti, you watched the Superman trailer.
I saw both of the trailers.
Oh, okay. Well, tell us about the Superman trailer then.
The Superman trailer, I will say I'm hyped for it. I really am. I'm very hyped for it, and I think what sold me is the fact that James Gunn is not based off of the trailer. And again, this is all based off of the trailer. Okay, obviously the trailer can be very deceitful, as we all know, but based off of the trailer, I can see this isn't a rinse and repeat as in Guardians of the Galaxy, Suicide Squad. Okay. It's not
it is, because the first thing they showed was 18 people that we don't know how they're gonna fucking meet.
What are you talking about?
He's talking about the
during
teaser.
the little twist through the fucking mountain. People were talking about that, but there's a bunch of characters that we don't know how they're gonna fucking meet. Mosby, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Are you talking about Green Lantern? Are you talking about Hawk Girl? Are you talking about Mr. Terrific?
Yeah, they're doing exactly what they did as fucking everything they fucking do. It was amazing. It's your time. Go ahead and talk, Mar. I'm sorry.
They've already established that this version of Superman is new to the superhero thing, and that the Justice Society, which is what they're going as Hawk Girl, Green Lantern, and Mr. Terrific, they're already established. So this world already knows who superheroes are. That's their superheroes. And Maxwell Lord is the leader of this Justice Society. He's the one that fronts the money and everything for that. Who, by the way, is being played by Sean Gunn, which is James Gunn's brother. Anyway.
Nepotism.
Anyway, that's happening. But you can see the dialogue that he has with Lois, because I'm not sure if in the trailer, like, she knows that he's Superman, or he's like kind of like, okay, well, you're going to interview Superman. Well, pretend I'm Superman and interview me. So she starts asking like the hard-hitting questions, like, why would you do this? Did you consult the president? Did you consult the foreign country and what she says is the foreign country that you invaded? And you can tell that he's getting very defensive about it, because it's like, he goes, all I'm trying to do is just help people. So I think that this is going to be very strong in dialogue. And I think this is going to be the Superman that's going to date back to Christopher Reeves, where just doing the right thing is all that mattered.
That sounds Snyderly familiar to me.
Really?
Because if I'm not mistaken,
wasn't
the whole premise that people were like, Superman needs accountability? You can't just go into countries and be Superman. I feel like
no, Mosby. What's going to happen though is at the end, he's going to kiss her and she's just going to forget everything.
Oh, okay.
It's going to be a nod.
I don't know. This feels like a plot I've seen before.
Wow. The hate is strong with Mosby today.
Am I tripping, or is that a plot I've already seen before? I'm just
the hate is strong with Mosby today. Come on.
Today.
Today.
What are you trying to say?
He slipped and said he did it for himself.
Oh,
I did it for The Rock.
so so a Superman who doesn't
I'm
understand.
gonna watch it after
A
our conversation.
Superman
When we sign
story.
off, I will watch it.
I
It's
think
a Superman story where he doesn't understand why people think he's scary. Is that what we're talking about?
Oh,
yes.
Comics ratings, really
Mm.
quick. I
Pretty
promise.
sure there were
Comics
two
ratings of
those
1 to
episodes.
5. 1 to 5. Comics ratings. Mosby, where is your rating that you're going to see this? 5
Oh.
mean like I'm absolutely going to see this. 1 being like if Aurelius takes you or it's on, you're going to watch it.
Or if someone buys you the
Overall-
ticket, as you put it last time.
Have you met my boyfriend? I'll be there. We'll be there.
At least for the first episode, and if it sucks, you're out.
Oh no, I'm watching Ironheart because I'm rooting for everybody black always. So
I got you.
There
I
you
will
go.
be
All
watching.
right. All right. Rating 1 to 5. You're gonna be there for the first episode. 5, right?
Yep, I'll be there.
Superman.
I will reluctantly be there.
But give it a rating.
Reluctantly
3.
crouched
I
at the
have to be
starting line.
there.
Oh, sorry, 3. I have to be
Yeah.
there.
All right. Comics rating 7.
Forcefully being there.
Yes.
Ironheart.
And I didn't mean to cut you off. I just want to make sure we have that established before we sign up.
Yes.
Ironheart is a 3 for me. It's like I'll watch it when I get a chance to watch it.
Yeah.
I wasn't really
If
sold
it
on the trailer.
falls early.
Yeah, I'm not
Yeah.
hearing the best things about the Ironheart trailer.
Yeah, I wasn't sold on the trailer. I really wasn't. The Superman trailer, that's a 5 for me. I'm sold on it. I really want to watch it. Just based off of the trailer. And
Is
I'm
that a go to the theater or no?
That's a go to the theater, but I don't think it's a go to the theater like July 10th to watch the 7:00 showing. You know what I mean? I don't think it's that.
I like
it's
it.
it's a going to the theater, but it's not.
On a Tuesday
it's a
at
going to the
5.
theater. Yeah.
The only reason why I ask is like they made her like the white and the whatever, but like I liked in the comic book that she was like a slender Iron Man. Like it was Iron Man, and then there was different suits later on, and they already went to like they're going to nth degree now, so she's not Iron Man, but
They have to skip the Iron Man part because he's not there to give her the suit.
yeah.
So without him being there to be her mentor and give her the suit and tell her, I want you to be the new Iron Man, she's just got to get there on her own, which they introduced in Wakanda Forever by just having her in her room in college figuring out how to make a super suit.
Right.
He did it for The Rock with no context. Sounds like he smokes crack. Huh?
I think he's pretty sure he's talking about me.
He is.
It's a wrestling thing. It's West Coast pop. You don't know. See how you got here. All right. You did both the 7?
Yes. We did both.
All right. Ironheart. I will give a 4 in that I'm probably gonna see it. I am going to see it for sure. It's not going to be Last of Us. It comes out on Sunday. I'm watching it. Or my Succession, where it was like, it comes out on this day. I'm there. But I will watch it. So I'll give it a 4. Superman, I will give, like Thunderbolts, I will give a 2 in that I'm going to go if somebody's either already going or
it was Rikishi.
You get somebody to go with me.
Oh, he knew who it was. Oh, I'm delayed now.
He definitely knew who it was. And he didn't give enough time to Google, which was nice. And that's sarcastic. So I'm going to give Superman a 2.
Wow.
Let's go pop. I give you no shit, dude. You're the shit, and you've been awesome. You ask great questions and you support, and you're the best.
Oh, look at you.
Absolutely fucking
Mac Broom getting a shout out. Yay.
Absolutely.
You're welcome.
You're welcome. Bring them all to us.
Did you fucking just take credit? I'm sure you did take credit for it, but also I think
he's like my actual friend in real life. So. That's the homie. I've known him for years.
He salutes you.
No, he's
Any other
he's the one,
games? Or are we good?
no, he's the one we did the interview for the collectibles.
Oh, nice, sweet,
That's
very
what
cool.
it is. Yeah.
I don't think I was there for that. But yeah,
Nice.
awesome.
The one who's getting the shirt.
Oh yeah, I was there. I was a cameraman. Yeah.
We're professionals.
And we
I
are
had to
comics.
think about it because I was like, okay, we've done a lot.
We have. We
We've
moving
been
and
together
shaking.
for 10 years
Oh.
before, but you know.
And on that note,
Yeah.
On that note, thank you guys so much for joining us. This is Comics 212. We appreciate you guys so much. 212. We appreciate you guys for joining us. We want to go ahead and thank Niledile for joining us again this episode. Thank you guys so much. Go to our website, www.comicspodcast.com. Check us out there. Leave us messages. It is an AMA format that on there, so you guys can go ahead and ask us anything there. Also, her GoFundMe page is there. Check it out. Follow her on TikTok. It's under Niles Dials. You guys will not regret it. Thank you guys again for joining us. I really do appreciate you guys. Next week, it's Ash's show. So be prepared for 16 hours of pure fun and glory.
You're at
with
2 hours right now.
God damn, we said 16 hours, my boy.
My boy.
My boy.
This coming from the guy that thought that A Perfect Circle and Tool were two different bands.
Two different bands.
You know.
And on that note,
we are comics. We are everywhere. Thank you guys so much for joining us. We will see you guys next week. We greatly appreciate you all. Good night.